Hello, everybody. What is up? Welcome to the first ever episode 1 of the Smash Dispatch podcast. I am one of your hosts today, and joining me, my co-host for this new podcast is...
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Ultima or UltimaShadowX on Twitter, but I usually just go by Ultima. We're gonna have a fun time.
We're gonna have a good time, yeah. So I'm really excited for this podcast because this is basically the idea behind this is something that stems from my addiction to Smash, right?
I got it too. I've been playing since the first game, so I got a lot of history with it too.
Yeah. How old are you, by the way? I don't even know.
24.
You're 24. Okay, yeah, so I guess it makes sense you've been playing them all. Yeah, it's like this stems from my addiction to Smash, where I could literally talk about this game forever. And then I basically just thought to myself, you know what? Why not just fucking make a podcast where I can actually do that? Because my friends around me are tired of talking to me about Smash, about everything. So I was like, you know what? Let me gather my good boy Ultima, because he knows everything about Smash as much as I do. And that way we can have some good talks, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't say I know everything, but there's definitely a lot of cool stuff that I really like. I'm very passionate about the series. Even I might give I might be the guy who gives the player base some crap sometimes, but I still love this game, and everyone I've interacted with this game, when I've gone to events, has been fucking fantastic. Seriously, I really urge people in the Smash community, just go to an event. Just if you can, please go to an event. People are super chill. They want to play with you to help you get better. There's no judgment there. It's okay. If you lose, it's fine. People will be there to help you get better.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I've gone to the two main events I've gone to for Smash have been some local where people have been super chill, and this year for the first time I went to Evo, and people are just amazing. Obviously, a general thing about the fighting community is the best way you can describe it is if you sit down next to someone on a TV, they'll tell you to grab a controller and play. That's what I love about
it's
the
super
gaming
real.
community. Yeah, dude.
The big. I mean, I want to go to Evo eventually, but the big I went to Genesis. I think 4. And that was back in the Smash 4 days. I don't even remember. I think it was 2015 or 2016. Yeah, it had to be 2016. I went to Genesis 4. I was all the way in San Jose. It was in San Jose, California. And I was going there because I brought some players who were competing. I wouldn't I don't call myself a competitive player just because the amount of time to put into the game and dedicate it, I just can't do it. But
I would describe you and me as the casual hardcore in terms of we like to play
competitive casuals
by ourselves competitively. Yeah, competitive casual of we're playing competitively but not actually competing.
Yeah, so when I went to Genesis 6, or 4, I mean, I brought I had some actual competitive players room with me. So they could compete because I want to help the scene grow. So, but when I was there, I just I was just chilling, watching them. People were like, "Hey, pull up a seat, let's play." I was at the Melee. We'll get into the whole stuff with the specific games, but with Melee, for me, that was where I learned a lot about Smash. But I didn't even know there was a competitive scene back when I played Melee, right? And then that whole thing developed, and then I learned all this cool stuff about Melee, and I'm just chilling out, Melee. I haven't played this game against, anyone competitively, seriously. And, I was just, these Melee players just hey, what's up? Just teaching me stuff. It was super cool.
Yeah, for me, actually, again, we'll get into specific. For me, actually, it was Smash 4, the first one that I learned competitively to play and stuff.
Same here.
Yeah, which I think that was a lot of people because that was the rebirth of Smash as a mainstream fighting game audience, and we'll get into that. But yeah, so basically to describe it for people, this podcast is basically to everything Smash. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. For example, this week, for example, we're gonna go through. I guess it makes sense for an intro. Our history with this. Then obviously we're gonna have an episode about speculation for next characters. But then we're going to have nerdy episodes where we talk about a specific game. Let's say it's an episode about Smash Melee. And then we can have an episode about the Smash Ball and how those special moves. We can have an episode about items, talk about how the Mario series is represented, how the Fire Emblem series is represented. So it's I want this nerdy as hell. Again, of course, we'll cover. The good thing is right now Smash Ultimate is alive. live. So we will cover whenever there's news or speculation or stuff going around. And of course, we'll gather some of your questions or stuff for each week. I'll set that up in the so I'll leave in the Discord the Discord chat for Fidel's Games Cage Discord. That's where I'll leave a patch open where you can submit your questions for every week, which we'd like to gather. I'm sure we'll ask you guys like to submit a specific one. But yeah, so that's basically what this is going to be. This is just me and Ultima nerding out about Smash every week, talking about things we love, stuff we don't like, talk about the community even, or the good of Smash, the bad it brings out, Sakurai, hype, everything. So I think that makes sense. I think that's a good outline, right?
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Mm-hmm. And I think typically Ultim and I are going to be recording on Thursdays. So hopefully these should be up Friday or Saturday. One of those 2 days will be the podcast day it goes up. And don't worry, guys, I can't get, unless Ultima hates me, I can't get suspended from my own podcast. So this one is safe. This spot is safe here. And I'm sure sometimes we'll have some special guests or people to join in.
Yeah,
cool.
Good.
So with that out the way, let's begin. So Ultima, I want you to start. Give me your history with Super Smash Bros. The series.
All right. Well, I will say, even though I have played every single one, I genuinely did. I never owned an N64 as a kid. My cousins did.
Right.
So when I was visiting one of my cousins, he had the 64. He had like the original Smash 64, and I didn't really know what I was doing when I was playing it. I was like really young. But like I remember, like I was like, oh yeah, Mario. Like I knew who some of the characters were. Like I knew Mario and Pikachu, obviously.
Yeah.
I just remember I remember going into training mode and like spawning a bunch of items and just like fucking around with all these items. Like I think there was a glitch where if you put like a bunch of red shells, it like it got you stuck and like did like insane damage or something.
Oh really? Oh my.
I don't know if you know. I have to find a video, but like yeah, like I just remember messing around with items in the N64 version, and I just remember I think I played like Mario, who's the only character like I knew besides like Pikachu and stuff. But yeah, that's like my experience with the original. And then Melee is the one that I played the most, the original. Sure. Melee and Brawl.
Oh really? Oh, you think Melee is the one you in total in your life played the most?
No, I think Brawl I've played the most, but like Melee is I played way more than like 64. Like Melee is where like I started appreciating Smash because I actually knew what was like what to do.
Exactly.
Because
I mean, like Melee, it doubled the roster, right? Like no, even triple.
Yeah, well, I went from 12 to like what 26. I think Melee had how many characters were in Melee? I think there was 24. And this is at a 24 or 26
time where
characters.
And like this is at a time where like having an insane amount of characters in like fighting games was like a weird concept. Obviously, plus this is a crossover, so that's
26 in Melee. Jeez. It's actually, if you think about it, that's the original everyone was here because everyone from Smash 1 was in that.
Yeah, literally. Oh my god, yeah.
I mean, technically, right?
If only we knew.
But like, okay, Melee, man, there was like a comment a while ago that Sakurai said that like I never understood. Like I think he said it was something along the lines of like in regards to Melee that like because it got so like the competitive scene took it so seriously. He felt like casual players couldn't like enjoy it. And like I never understood that because like when I was a kid, I didn't know anything. All these like technical stuff, wave dashing, L canceling. I don't know any of that stuff as a kid. And I love this game to death. You know what I mean? Like,
I get that for sure.
I feel like and like man, what I love the most about Melee in particular was just like unlocking characters. Because like I said, I never really owned. I never owned a 64 one, so unlocking characters was a surprise because I didn't really have like easy internet access back then, right? So like
even then,
if a character showed up and be like approaching, you'd be like, "Holy shit! I didn't know they were in the game." You know what I mean?
Oh my god, who is this? Yeah, exactly.
And
were there
the joy of unlocking characters is so great, and I'm really glad that they brought it back for Ultimate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was. I love unlocking characters. It's like a fun, it's like that satisfying. Just that of a character and just being like, whoa, who's?
Yeah, like I think a lot of that to do is just the difference of culture. Because like nowadays, if you buy a fighting game or anything, you want to know everyone who's in it. Who's in it? I need to know everything about this game, right?
Oh yeah, it's a different time, right? We live in where like now it's about what's it called? Where now it's really about like wanting to know every like inch and every like character, everything that's going on in a game, knowing everything before it comes out. It's a weird time we live in.
Yeah, I mean, because there's really no rumors anymore, you know? Like, of course, there's some. I don't think I specifically believed any of them. Oh, right. I did. I remember, like, there was a rumor where if you, like, use Dr. Mario's pill and hit it into the turtle's mouth, you'd get Ganondorf.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that was like a huge rumor that if you use Dr. Mario's pill on the Great Base stage and it went into the turtle's mouth, it would unlock Ganondorf. And I don't understand where it came from, but I know that was a rumor for a fact.
That's insane. What the hell? I wonder if that's actually true. I wonder if you could say if someone does that and then sees if it's true. That's weird.
You know why I believed it? It was on GameFAQs. Like I remember I printed out a whole thing of GameFAQs cheats back in the day. I just printed it out like 20 pages of GameFAQs stuff.
Wasn't Mewtwo like leave the game on?
Yes, that's such a good story. So Mewtwo, you had to have like 25 hours in versus mode or something.
Yeah, exactly.
20 hours. So here's the thing though. Like obviously nowadays if you want to get Mewtwo, you just leave the fucking game on. But like I didn't know how to get him as a kid, and I didn't know he was in the game. And it's like this is like, actually genuinely my favorite Smash memory right here is with Melee.
Okay. Shit, let's go.
Because when I was a kid, like, you know, I was fucking, oh yeah, Mewtwo's the fucking coolest thing ever, right? Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Mewtwo's like so sick. I love Mewtwo.
He's a god.
I didn't know he was in Melee, right? So I'm just playing with my cousin. I would play with my cousin like a lot. I would play like Yoshi all the fucking time. We're just playing and then like Challenger approaching. I'm like, what is that? And then it's like Mewtwo, and we're screaming. We're like, oh my god, Mewtwo's the coolest! Like, oh my god, dude, you have no idea. We lost our mind because we genuinely didn't know Mewtwo was in the game.
Oh,
you know?
That's awesome. That's crazy.
Crazy.
That's like to me, it's a crazy concept nowadays. To imagine you played Smash Ultimate and you see a fucking what's it called? Bayonetta show up and you had no idea. That would like be like what? That's such a crazy concept now for that to happen for any game, right?
Yeah.
For any fighting game. It's like a crazy idea. Like it's like no matter what, it's impossible. Like even if the developer doesn't say it, someone's gonna say it within the first 24 hours on. Like it was obviously taking advantage of a different time where people don't have easy access to the internet. So when a new character popped up, it was most likely the first time you were seeing him.
Yeah, I don't know, like, I feel like unlocking characters it's just because of the crossover factor, but like unlocking characters in Smash is so special as opposed to like, there's actually not that many fighting games I can think of like off the top of my head where you specifically had to unlock hidden characters that were like completely different, right? Because like a lot of the times there were hidden characters in fighting games, but they were like recolors and like they had some different properties, you know?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of fighting games where like it's always like you unlock the boss character that you fight at the end. I remember that, like for Mortal Kombat or Soul Calibur, whatever. Like it's like you always unlock the boss character that you fight at the end. I remember that.
Yeah, that was definitely a big thing. A thing for a while, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean,
exactly, yeah.
But like I said, like just going back, like to the whole casual thing, like I only played it really casually with my family and my friends, and I mean I loved it. I loved adventure mode. I loved event mode.
For sure.
And it wasn't until like years later, like even at past Brawl, I didn't even know that like competitive Melee was a thing. Like even during Brawl era.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I had no idea.
No way I knew.
So then I was like, oh shit, like around like the end of Brawl, I was like, oh shit, I started like learning all about this and started watching it. Like, I don't know, I never personally picked the game up like competitively seriously, because like, I don't know, I just was more interested in Smash 4. But I still have a lot of respect for everyone who plays Melee.
Yeah, for sure, I get that.
I mean, that's pretty much my Melee history. My Brawl history is like very, very different, but I mean, I'm sure you have,
because I
like,
assume
some
Brawl,
stuff
you're a
with Melee that you
teenager, right?
Want to talk about.
Like, that's the thing. It's like I'm like you, where for Smash 64 specifically, I don't have many. I might have played it. Like, I had an N64, but I didn't have Smash 64. So I might have picked it up at a friend's place once or twice. But I think even then the roster was so small that I didn't even consider the fact that, oh my God, this is a crazy but I remember Melee for me, because I assume what Melee for both of us, you're 24, I'm 23, we're like 6 years old, maybe 7. For Melee, it's a game where I remember camps. So basically, the camp that I went to, every time you would finish the day at 3:00, it was there was a gaming room everyone would go to, and amazing because no matter what, it was like 20 people huddled around the TV watching people do 4-player matches. 8-player Smash as a concept would have been very useful. But yeah, just having like I remember Melee specifically being the one where like that's when I started embracing and understanding, oh my God, this is so cool, of like seeing Mario, seeing what's it called, Luigi, seeing Dr. Mario, seeing Pichu and all these guys. What was weird also is like that was the first game seeing characters I had no idea. When I played that game, I literally had no idea Ice Climbers existed, right?
Yeah, same here.
I don't know if you did. Yeah, it's like I had no idea. I loved Ice Climbers. I used the shit out of them in Melee, but I had no idea who the heck they were. I had no idea who Roy was, who Marth was, even Captain Falcon, right? Like I didn't grow up with F-Zero. So to me, I always thought Captain Falcon was like a Smash mate. So that's what I love, especially about Melee, where like these vivid memories of playing with a group of friends. And also I remember actually like for the single player stuff, I remember just spamming that and playing that. And I think, which one is it? Brinstar, the creepy ass Metroid stage that used to scare the shit.
Brinstar Depths where like Kraid like slashes the stage.
Yeah, it was like horrifying. Yeah, but it's like, oh yeah, just like you, when you like, I remember with doing adventure mode, knowing is a character gonna pop up, is something gonna pop up, and it was like such a satisfying feeling. And yeah, no, for Melee, it's like it's almost what I like about. Again, we'll get through these, but like each of them cover like a phase of my life too, right? Of like Melee is like childhood, and Brawl, which we're about to both get into, is like teenage. I think I assume we're like what, 12 to 15 in the lifespan of, or 12 to 16, right?
Yeah, it had to be around that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, what are your Brawl memories? Because I feel like we both probably have a big one with that.
I mean, look, like I made like so many like friends that are still friends to this date, like through playing that game, man. Like the online, okay, like Smash Online. Okay, I know the connection quality wasn't as good as obviously as now. I mean, it's even shoddy now, but that's a different topic. But like back in Brawl days, man, like you get some friends together, you play online. I would play for like, I'm not even joking, like maybe like 4 or 5 hours straight online in a Skype call.
Oh my God.
In a Skype call with my internet friends, man. Like, Brawl might have been like, I will always say this, like, competitive wise, Brawl's trash, but like casual and single player is the best Smash experience in my opinion. Because like, here's the thing about Brawl, like playing with items off was like, ugh. But like the items in Brawl felt very balanced to where like the items just like didn't kill you outright half the time. Like there was a fun chaos to the items in Brawl, but they didn't feel overpowered. If that makes sense. So
see, I disagree. I found like in Brawl, I remember like I'll never forget specifically the fan, right?
Oh, the fan busted,
item where once you caught someone, no one gets out of there. Like I remember my friend would hate me when I got that because like you're just stuck in there the entire time. Even like that was what the introduction of like the moving barrel box, and obviously like,
the rolling crate, But like
the rolling crate, yeah.
But Brawl had like so much crazy stuff, like just outside of like weird glitches and like just fun stuff you could do online. And I felt like that's really where like I don't know, I started to like really feel like I was like part of a community, or at least like forming like an internet friend circle back then. And a lot of those people I still talk to. And
that's crazy. Like I never,
the grind to like do like to get all the I tried really hard to get all the trophy. Like the single player experience in Brawl will never be touched. Like never. Like
I agree.
You have subspace. I mean, subspace maybe not everyone's cup of tea, but you had boss fights and target tests and trophies to collect and events, and oh my gosh, it was crazy. I mean, Brawl, Brawl is like a single player fighting game, like which is like very, very rare.
yeah, exactly. And it's like that's the thing. It's like for Brawl, especially of growing up with that game, you have no idea about like what competitive players think. I feel like Brawl was the first time I was hyped for a Smash. Again, I want to do like specific episodes for these games, but like for the broad sense, this is the first time I knew about the game's existence before it came out, right? Of like looking online at the Smash Dojo. My favorite memory of all time is still Sonic's reveal. Where I remember being at my friend's house, opening the website, seeing that trailer, and like, you think Fidel gets hyped now? I was jumping and crying like all night rewatching that trailer.
Yeah, like, you know what's great? What's great is that because this game came later, we like knew who a lot of the characters were. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that made it just
there
that
was, like,
much more special.
Yeah. And like I always get shivers from that intro trailer for it, right? With the theme, like da na na na.
Oh, the Brawl theme is still my favorite, so dude. Good. Like, that song gives me chills still.
Yeah, I love it. Like, Brawl and Ultimate's theme for me, like, they really just like they kill it for me. They're so good, and it's like, yeah. But I think, I remember being so hyped for that, and like that was a game like you. I actually, what's surprising is, unlike you, I never touched the online in that game. I feel like I always had my friends to play with whenever I was local. And I think I tried online maybe once and it lagged the shit. I was like, I'm never touching this again. But no, I was always playing playing locally with my friends all the time. And I remember I've actually never done this, I think, in Smash 4 or Smash Ultimate yet, where for Brawl specifically, I always used to do 99 live matches. And I remember like I would there's those videos. They're still on YouTube where there's one where I did 99 lives of Smash and I recorded it all from my shitty and it's literally like, it was like a 4-hour long match or 5-hour. And it was just chaos and insanity. And yeah, like in that game, I have no idea about like balance and stuff like that. I actually the one thing I remember is, because I'm sure you know this.
Did you get the strategy guide, the Brawl strategy guide?
Yes.
Oh, dude, remember how they put Meta Knight and Ganondorf on the same tier list?
Yeah. I was like, what?
Yeah,
oh
bro.
My God.
I definitely bought the Brawl strategy guide like the day of or whatever, like close. And they ranked all the characters, and like I think Meta Knight and Ganondorf were both like 7.
Yeah, it was so weird, dude. And like, I'll never, because do you remember Sonic's Final Smash was broken as shit, where you could just like stand around a Super Sonic and touch someone and they just go. I remember my friends would ban me from using Super Sonic more than like 3 times in a match because it was just such a busted Final Smash. It was just so funny. And and like you said, it's like it's so funny how Brawl is a game where I had no idea people, quote unquote, until I was older, because I always thought like of course everyone loves there's a Smash campaign. Of course everyone loves that there's cool bosses and you unlock characters like that. It's like, and the cutscenes obviously were super cool. I had no fucking idea that there were people that had issues with the campaign and stuff.
Also, like with Brawl, like it's so funny because like looking at it now, I'm like, ew. But like when I first played Brawl, I'm like, this is the most gorgeous game.
Yeah,
Look at the texture on Peach's dress.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like back then you think everyone looks so cool and edgy, right?
Yeah, everyone I was like, oh my God, you can see the texture on Mario's overalls. And then you looking at the game now, it's like, what happened to the colors? It's so faded.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah. And like, why does everyone in Brawl look like actually looks like they want to kill each other? Like, everyone is so mad in that game. It's so funny.
Yeah, the renders are like very lifeless and aggressive. It's really funny.
For sure. Yeah. Like even that box art of just like everyone aggressively staring at like you. It's really funny. And it's like, it's just like, I remember it was so cool, especially getting like the character CG intros. And like for me, obviously as a Sonic guy, waiting till the end of Subspace to get Sonic was mean, but it was like all unbelievably satisfying. But yeah, no, so Smash Brawl, I'll always remember as like my teenhood of like, really starting to understand this crossover concept. And then let's go to Smash 4. So what's your Smash 4 memories and thoughts?
Oh man, Smash 4 is like, it's where I like just sort of really started to like enjoy the series for like the gameplay as opposed to like the like the core gameplay, not like the fluff and like who's in blah blah. Like I just sort of understood how to play Smash, you know?
Yeah.
And that was hype because like I know like people want like something Subspace-esque back. I mean, we sort of got like Wordle Light, but that's different.
Right.
But like, honestly, like Smash reveal trailers are well worth not having in-game cutscenes.
Oh my
like,
god!
What are you gonna do? You're gonna watch an in-game cutscene once, right? And you'll be like, okay.
I mean,
a Smash reveal trailer, like on the scale that they did with Smash 4 and now, you watch that and you remember that for the rest of your life.
Course, I mean, look, it's like, I mean, like, I want to make like a whole episode. The modern day Smash hype cycle, because like Smash 4 started this. It started what we know as today of how a Smash character reveal is handled, right? Because it's just something like and nothing out there. Like, even as someone who adores fighters and a bunch of other fighting games, there's literally nothing like Smash character reveals, and Smash 4 was the beginning of that. And yeah, I'm with you. Smash 4 is I think to me, Smash 4 is the most important one because, yeah, like you said, it's the one where I think I finally wanted to learn the game competitively. And it's kind of funny how we all had to start on Smash 3DS, right?
Oh
and
my god.
Yeah, right?
I almost got in a car accident trying to get that game.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's wild. Like,
happen?
Okay, because I was on my college campus. I would drive to my college campus. And Smash 3DS released in like the middle of October. They said it was summer. That was a fucking lie.
It was October 3rd, right?
It released like in the middle of October or something. And I'm like, okay, well, I have
October 4th.
And I have a break between my next class and I'm on campus. I'm just gonna drive to the GameStop and get my copy. And like I drive there, it's fine. I'm on my way back. And, like, I am, like, caught between, like, two trucks that are about to merge. If I had to, like, brake and pray to God no one was behind me, or else I would have been, like, crashed, like, smushed between two trucks.
Oh my god, dude, Jesus.
It was worth it, though. I got smashed, though.
Oh, yeah. I remember I went into a Target, and it was, like, 7 a.m. or something, and I remember I actually bought like 6 for my friends that were like stuck in school that day, but I was able to get out. So I remember like I walked out of that Target with like 6 copies of Smash, and people were looking at me like, "What the hell?" Because I knew that there was a lot of people in line waiting for the game, like they were. So
yeah.
I almost got probably attacked by angry civilians, but it was worth it. And yeah, it's like Smash 4. I mean, Smash 4 was everyone unlocked right away?
In 3DS, no, you did have to unlock some characters, and then Smash for Wii U, like, basically only had, like, a very few characters you had to unlock.
Yeah, okay, I remember this, yeah.
They, like, cut it down significantly, and also, like, they made aware everyone who was in the game beforehand, so it's like, it wasn't even a surprise to unlock anyone.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, I remember, like, I'll never forget it's like, the dumbest thing we had seen when they did the 2 CG trailers for Bowser Jr. and
after they were out,
the 3DS game was out. Okay, these are cool trailers, but like, why are you giving me a hype trailer for a character I've played?
Yeah,
it was such a weird issue there. You could tell like that's not exactly how they wanted that to pan out.
And to be honest, like we'll get this when we do the Smash 4 episode specifically, but I really feel like 3DS just was a mistake and hurt the Wii U version, but that's a different story.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we'll get into the life of Smash 4 in an episode, but like, yeah, of course, they handicapped. But but either way, then when the Wii U version of Smash came out, that was insane again, because that was the first time I was like, you know what? Let me sit down and watch YouTube videos of like how to play Smash, right?
Yeah,
and then
learning
same here.
Like,
it's like I never knew about stuff like tilts, right, or even like spot dodging or like different techniques and stuff, and watching so many videos. And like I remember being in and like while the teacher was talking, just having a Smash video like playing just to like get everything synced in my head, right? And that was really the game where I just started embracing and started understanding. Like I never knew what a spike was, and it's like learning that was so no. It was just like that's what I love the most about Smash Run. Obviously, it really saved the modern day like competitive scene, right? Like that was you saw more and more Smash competitions because more people were invested in it, and I remember watching so many tournaments.
Yeah, it was really cool to just see so much new talent just show up out of this game, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, because like with Melee, like I love Melee, but there's a very obviously a core audience and core player base of Melee, and who's
And
always going to be at
speaking
the top? It's always like the same few handful of players. Now it's very cool that it's always between who's going to win between these players because they're so like fucking good. But like just seeing all these faceless people just come out of nowhere in Smash 4 era and just be some of the best players was so cool.
Yeah, exactly. Like they formed what we know today. Like a lot of these players are still around right now and thriving.
Yeah.
Right? So Smash. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, man, I think with Smash 4 also like for Wii U, I agree. This is when I started to like play seriously. It wasn't that like I didn't know about like certain things, but like learning very specific character stuff. Like, oh, this character can do this at this percent, and blah blah blah. Like just started getting like entrenched into that sort of like that type of content. Because,
exactly.
Like, I think this game came out at the perfect time where, like, streaming and video and like YouTube content was like much more widely consumed, and so the resources were just out there.
Yeah, exactly. No, I remember. Yeah, exactly. Even for this, I mean, 8-player Smash. Like, it's like that alone. Like, I have insane memories of that because that was just pure. Like, Smash is already chaos in general, but having 8-player Smash was just like a hilarious, wild time, right? And by this point, for Smash 4, we're like 16 to 19 or 8 or 20 or something.
Yeah.
It's like there's like that was like a time where I had like now I have like a smaller, closer group of friends, but like that was at a time where like way more people I was around. They would just like come in, everyone just playing Smash, and it was a wild time. And yeah, like it's like that game I'll never forget. That was the first time I went to a local, right? And that was such a
that was the first time I went to events as well for Smash 4.
Yeah, exactly. And it was just a surreal thing. So I'll always be for Smash 4. And now here we are with Smash Ultimate again, still fresh in our
heads.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
obviously,
just, like,
it's like
come on, everyone. I think everyone is here is still like the best trailer, just video game trailer. Like, I don't know, in terms of video game trailers, I think everyone is here. It's probably one of the best ones of all time. There's no way it's not.
Best, man. Yeah, it is just so cool because because again, you like the moment. Like the moment Snake is there and then it follows up, like it's almost like even when it says everyone is here, you're like, and then it's when Pichu shows up and you're like, oh no,
they're not kidding,
they're actually doing it, yeah, and then you see Ice Climbers right, and you're like, wait, no, and even like when you see Youngling pop up, you're like, there's no fucking way.
The order was perfect because like they went with like, all right, we expect these characters back, and then then they were like, oh yeah, here's some of the DLC characters from Smash 4. Here's Cloud again, and we're like, oh, that's cool. It's probably gonna be a port, blah blah blah. And then they're like Ice Climbers, and you're like, wait a minute. And then they're like Snake, and then Pichu, and you're like, oh my god.
I mean, do you remember like when the first reveal for Smash Ultimate?
But the first reveal with the Inklings, that was insane. Like nobody saw that coming.
Yeah. The thing is though, the thing is when I saw the Inklings, this is the Smash CG art style. Like it's like I knew that style. I was like, this is gonna be Smash. I remember I wish I had been recording at the time, but I remember telling my friend, this is Smash, this is Smash, this is Smash. And then just when it happened, like losing. But it's like, it's like, and I remember those annoying ass debates at first where it's like, is it a port? Is it 4.5? Is it just gonna be deluxe? And it's like, oh, we got way better than that by the end.
Yeah.
Like all those people all the Smash 5 Smash Ultimate as a port discussion died after E3, especially just because of how much was shown in there. And yeah, of course, like right now we are just living the dream of Smash right now. Like it's a blessed time,
I would argue like competitively this is by far I think the best Smash game, only because of how varied, like if you look at any tournament result as of late, you will see at least like 20, 25, if not more, different characters represented in a tournament.
And that's insane. That's what I love.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Yeah.
But
no, again, like when I was that year, it's like there were like so many matches I saw. Some people were using Wolves, some people were using Pokemon trainers, some people were using Pete, some people were using Mario, some people were using. It's like everyone's using any character they really just love, basically.
Yeah, like it's very like people obviously some characters are better than others, and every character has like some characters have really stupid shit, but like overall, for the fact that there's so many characters in this game, it's actually like I'm very surprised by how surprisingly balanced it feels.
Oh yeah, it is insane. It is insane. Like I can't believe it's balanced because again, Smash 4 wasn't balanced, right? Like
Smash 4 wasn't. Well, Smash 4 was balanced in the sense that like
a
lot of the characters were like. Were good, but the problem with Smash 4 was the best characters were so way better than the rest, and that's why you had the Bayonetta situation and all that stuff.
Exactly, yeah, of course, and like that's good. That alone is a whole. But yeah, it's like, just like
we'll talk about Bayonetta later.
I was like, we'll do a Bayonetta episode. Oh my god, but yeah, no, it's just like in general, just Smash as a franchise. I think the reason to me is just. I'm a Nintendo guy. I play games from other series, of course, and I love that. And it's the reason I am the hype person I am today because that game emits the same energy that I love. It makes people energetic. It's an energetic game. It's fun, and just the idea of this massive, like again, obviously we have third parties now, which is insane. But it's like the fact to me, it's what I always say of like the fact that we take for granted. That we play a game where Mario can fight a Pac-Man and a Ryu and all these guys that we grew up with, and it's like it's just a special franchise, and it's like it'll always be my favorite franchise just because of the amount of love and care and that's put into it and how much people give a shit about it. And obviously, when people give a shit about something, you get a quality game, and obviously a quality director helps. Obviously, like Sakurai himself is the master, and we'll get into him another time. Smash as a series, that's why it means so much to me because it's something that has been with me through different phases of my life. Like obviously right now Smash Ultimate is kind of like my young adult. Smash 4 was like 18ish age, college years. Smash Brawl being teenagers and Melee being like young childhood. So it's cool seeing the series evolve with me as time goes on.
Right. And I would argue like Smash has done a lot for me as a person, just between like the amount of friends that I still have and I've made through it.
Right, yeah.
But also just like helping me like grow as a person. Cause like, I mean, I had always played fighting games even since I was like young, but like, I will say with like, especially Smash, cause like it definitely felt like the one I was most committed to trying to learn, especially during Smash 4. And like, you know, in fighting, like this is just a general thing with fighting games. And this is why I love love fighting games so much. If you lose, more often than not, like 99% of the time, it's your fault. It's your fault. What are you going to do? You're going to get better. Like, you know what I mean? You have to improve. You have to get better. You can't be making the same stupid mistakes. And that's like a self-improvement that you can't get from too many other games out there, in my opinion, at least, you know?
No, I agree with you, dude. Yes, I've always loved fighting games like you. Part of my life. I grew up with Street Fighter, Smash. I played the Soul Calibur. I played the Dragon Ball fighting games back then. It's like there was just some tech in, but it's like I just love fighting games. And it's like Smash as a franchise, especially again when I played Smash 4 and I got into competitive, it actually just taught me the life lesson of it is okay to lose. You literally have to lose to get better. Like you have to understand something that happens to you in order to know how to avoid it or get better at it next time. Like it's like that's always the big thing of just like when you know what your opponent is going to come up with at you in real life or in the game, it's like that's an important thing that'll help you improve. It's like that is why like when I was younger I used to get so mad when I would lose. Like I remember I'll never forget this. I was at my friend's house once. We were playing I think like Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 or something, and I kept losing to the point where I like ended up crying, right? And nowadays I still have friends that actually genuinely get mad when they lose. And when I lose now, I kind of just laugh it off, and I'm like, I'm cool with it because it's like
you're
it's
still
part
having
of the
fun.
game.
If you're still having fun,
yeah,
right? Like that's
exactly.
what matters.
Yeah.
It
it's
matters.
Like,
casually, like just if you're having fun, and you lose. Oh well. Competitively, if you lose, you just had to say, okay, well, what can I do better? Like that's really what it is.
Exactly.
Like I was the same way because like I wouldn't say I would like get mad, but like I definitely as a kid when I played Melee like casually, if like someone beat me. I would like be like, oh, you're stupid, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like that sort of stuff. Like I wouldn't think like, oh yeah, there's something else to blame it on. But then like once I started playing like Smash 4 more seriously, I was like, wait, like not the right mindset. Because like even when I would play fighting games as a kid growing up, like I never really like got the chance to play against like serious other people, you know.
Yeah,
And I think that's what changed a lot of my mindset.
Yeah, for sure. It's just when you grow up and learn that CPUs are bullshit because they literally stuff, right?
Yeah, they read your inputs. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So it's like when you realize when you're older, wait, CPUs aren't actually good. They're bullshitting the system. It's like you have to play against real people. Like that's how you. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
the audio. Oh, wait, oops. Oh, there's yeah. No, it's just like that's why just Smash is. I think that's why it's so important to me, and I think obviously it's important to a lot of us. I think that's good for our Smash life. Anything else you want to add to that?
No, I mean, I think we've covered everything up till like Ultimate. I feel like because Ultimate is so fresh in most people's minds, like there's not too like that episode will be like completely separate. But like,
exactly,
man, like it's just wild that we're at where we are like now. Like honestly, like in my opinion, if we never got a Smash game in like 10 years, fine. Just give us like DLC every so often and keep this game as it is, man. Port it. I don't give a shit.
Please.
Like
I'm so okay.
I just want to play this game forever, man.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And I think the next week, since it's the last week of the year, is going to be talking about what Smash Ultimate's 2020 plan. I think that's going to be and I think I'll actually that's going to be the suggestion comment of the week for all of you viewers out there. What do you think is the Smash Ultimate 2020 plan? Is it how many characters do you think we're going to get? Are we going to get free content updates that are other stuff? Do you think we're going to get more costumes? So let me know what you guys think is the Smash 2020 plan. If you got in the comments any cool memories you want, I'd love to read too. And yes, so that's going to be it. Ultima, where can people find?
I am on at UltimaShadowX on Twitter. That is my main platform. I do have a YouTube channel, but I really don't upload anything there. It's really just so I can like subscribe to people and keep updates with YouTube. So I might put some stuff on there, but don't generally just follow me on Twitter. It's the best place to find me.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm unavailable at Twitter at the moment. So the best place. Oh god, how many people can actually just say that actively as a content creator? So basically where you're gonna find me the most right now is my Discord server, so Fidel's Games Cage. You can also catch me at twitch.tv/thegamescage. I'm gonna be doing regular streams 3 to 4 times a week. You can catch me on where else? You can catch me on Instagram at MTL_Saiyan, and obviously here on YouTube where I upload either this podcast, the Games Cage podcast, Twitch archive streams, or just regular content throughout. So that's going to be it for episode 1 of the Smash Dispatch podcast. I'm excited for the future of this, and I think we're going to have a good time. I think it's going to be really fun. So,
let's go.
Let's go, dude. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you all next time. Peace.